If you're getting serious about flight simulation, the gear you use can completely transform how you experience the skies. It's not just about the visuals or weather effects. Real immersion comes from the feel of the controls in your hands. Whether you're training for real-world aviation, flying solo in your living room, or just enjoying the freedom of a virtual sky, your setup makes the difference. In this video, we're breaking down the top flight sim controllers available right now. Joysticks, Yokes, throttle systems, and complete packs that bring your virtual cockpit to life. And if you're planning to add rudder pedals to your setup, stick around. At the end, I'll show you a couple of options that work seamlessly with everything we're covering today. All product links are down in the description. Let's get started. Starting with the Logitech G56 HOTAS, this is a full-featured dual-controller setup for PC users that want serious flexibility, ideal for flying complex jets, helicopters, or even spacecraft. You get a separate joystick and a dual throttle unit, both packed with controls, over 180 programmable functions, 2 mini analog sticks, and customizable RGB lighting. The joystick uses magnetic Hall effect sensors for smooth and durable input, while the throttle levers run on high-grade potentiometers and support split control for twin engines or complex aircraft systems. Setup is USB-based, and with Logitech's G Hub software, you can fine-tune every detail and build custom profiles. This isn't a compact unit, it takes up space and works best on a solid desk with room to spare. But the ergonomics are comfortable and the build feels cockpit-ready. If you're building a semi-permanent flight sim station for Microsoft Flight Simulator or DCS World and want pro-level control without going full throttle on budget, this one checks a lot of boxes. Next, the Thrustmaster TCA Officer Pack Airbus Edition offers a different experience, one focused squarely on airliner realism. It's officially licensed by Airbus and works with both PC and Xbox, making it one of the most accessible and authentic options for flying commercial aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The side stick uses Hall effect sensors for precise input and is modeled after the real A320 flight stick. The throttle quadrant includes detents for takeoff, climb, idle, and reverse, plus levers for flaps and speed brakes, engine master switches, and programmable buttons. It's compact, USB-powered, and plug-and-play on both platforms. For Xbox players especially, setup is seamless. If you're on PC and want more control, the free Target software lets you set profiles or axis curves. Just note that the side stick doesn't include twist rudder, so if you want full 3-axis control, pedals are highly recommended. This isn't for combat or aerobatics, it's for structured IFR flights and airline-style procedures. If your goal is realistic airliner training from your home sim, this pack delivers a clean, focused experience that nails the details without overwhelming you. Now, onto the Logitech G Pro flight yoke system, a PC-only controller and one of the most widely used for general aviation flying. It's modeled after traditional GA yokes found in aircraft like the Cessna 172 and offers 90 degrees of roll and a push-pull pitch axis that feels pleasantly mechanical. It includes a separate 3-lever throttle quadrant that you can assign to throttle, mixture, and prop, or reconfigure as needed. While it doesn't feature magnetic sensors, the feel is smooth and consistent, with a sturdy stainless steel shaft. There's a small dead zone around center, but for VFR flights, pattern work, and real-world flight training in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it performs very well. Installation is USB plug-and-play, and you can enhance its functionality using Logitech G Hub or tools like SPAD.next for more complex mapping. The desk clamps are solid, and although it's a fairly large unit, it's easy to mount and remove if you share your desk space. If you're a student pilot, hobbyist, or just want a dependable, realistic yoke for learning and sim practice, this system is a strong, no-nonsense choice. Now, let's look at the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 1. A beginner-friendly joystick and throttle combo that works on both Xbox and PC. If you're flying Microsoft Flight Simulator on Xbox Series XXS and want better control than a gamepad can offer, this is a great way to start. The stick includes twist rudder input, perfect if you don't have pedals, and the throttle detaches, so you can position it either together or spaced out for comfort. It's lightweight, compact, and very easy to set up. Just plug it into your console or PC and go. No extra software required. On PC, you can still use the Target software for advanced mapping if you want more precision later. This setup uses potentiometers, not magnetic sensors, but input remains consistent and smooth for casual sim use. It's not made for advanced aerobatics or study-level aircraft, but for single-engine GA flying, bush trips, or even arcade-style flying in games like Ace Combat or Elite Dangerous, it's a fantastic value. It's also compact enough to store away quickly, great if you're sharing your space or sim from a living room. Now let's take it up a notch with the Thrustmaster T16000M FCS Flight Pack, a complete mid-range bundle built exclusively for PC and fully compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator. It includes a joystick, throttle, and rudder pedals, giving you full control across all axes right out of the box. What makes this setup stand out is the use of Hall effect magnetic sensors on both the stick and throttle, offering much higher precision and durability than traditional potentiometers, which is especially valuable if you fly often or need repeatable, accurate inputs. The joystick is ambidextrous, which is a rare and welcome feature for left-handed pilots or those flying dual-stick setups in games like Elite Dangerous. The TWCS throttle uses a sliding rail system with great tactile feedback, and it's equipped with a thumbstick, rotary controls, and programmable buttons, ideal for fine-tuning engine or trim input. The pedals are light but responsive and include a self-centering mechanism with toe brakes, giving you realistic taxi and landing control. Setup is straightforward via USB, and for those who want to tweak their button mapping or create detailed aircraft profiles, Thrustmaster's target software is available, though optional. This pack hits a sweet spot. It's affordable enough for serious hobbyists, but powerful enough to support complex scenarios like multi-engine IFR flights, helicopter throttle finesse, or fast-paced combat sims like DCS World. If you're looking for one box that does it all and includes pedals, you won't find better value at this level. Stepping into something more modern and console-friendly, we have the Turtle Beach VelocityOne Universal Control System, a sleek all-in-one yoke and throttle setup that works seamlessly with both Xbox and PC. It's fully compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator on both platforms and ideal for users who want a clean, integrated cockpit without juggling multiple components. This unit features a full yoke with 180 degrees of movement, a customizable throttle quadrant with interchangeable levers, a dedicated trim wheel, and an integrated digital display that shows real-time flight data like speed, heading, and altitude from within the sim. For its price, having a telemetry display like this is rare and adds a layer of immersion and utility. Installation is plug-and-play on Xbox, while the VelocityOne software on PC allows button mapping and firmware updates. It doesn't come with rudder pedals, but it's fully compatible with them, including Turtle Beach's own VelocityOne pedals, which connect directly or via USB. The footprint is minimal, so it fits well on smaller desks or shared gaming spaces. This is an ideal pick for general aviation pilots or airline simmers who want a polished, streamlined setup without piecing together separate modules. It may not offer the same raw tactile feel as high-end metal rigs, but it makes up for it with integration, versatility, and ease of use, especially for console users or newcomers looking for one box to handle most of their sim needs. Now, if you're a PC user looking for a more premium and modular cockpit experience, the Turtle Beach VelocityOne flight deck delivers one of the most advanced all-in-one systems available right now. Unlike the Universal model, this version adds a pro-grade touchscreen interface, more physical switches and dials, and deeper customization, perfect for simmers flying complex aircraft or building out dedicated home cockpits. It still includes a 180-degree yoke and a fully adjustable throttle quadrant, but now you get access to a high-res color touch display that handles in-game functions like ATC, aircraft systems, or checklists, all directly from the unit without extra software. The throttle is modular, letting you configure levers for 2 or 4-engine aircraft, and you get more tactile control thanks to the additional encoders and programmable buttons. This setup is for PC only, so it won't work on Xbox, but it integrates seamlessly with Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane. The unit is sturdy, responsive, and has a professional feel on your desk. You'll want to pair it with rudder pedals, there's a dedicated port, and it supports most mainstream models, including Turtle Beach's. If you're aiming for study-level airliners, long-haul IFR flying, or just want a single system that feels like a full cockpit without needing 5 extra panels, the flight deck is a serious contender. It's an investment, but one that rewards you with functionality, immersion, and ease of access to critical systems. Last in this group is the Thrustmaster TCA Yoke Pack Boeing Edition, which is tailor-made for those who dream of piloting big jets like the 737 or 787. This pack is officially licensed by Boeing, and it's fully compatible with both PC and Xbox. It's plug-and-play with Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's one of the few yoke systems that mimics a real commercial jet in both form and function. The standout feature here is the pendular yoke mechanism. Instead of rotating like a steering wheel, it pivots from the base, just like in a real Boeing cockpit, giving a more authentic flight feel. The included throttle quadrant is modular and supports both 2- and 4-engine aircraft. You get mechanical detents for idle and reverse thrust, a trim wheel, gear and flap controls, and several programmable switches. This unit is physically large and built for cockpit-style desk setups, so you'll need space. Setup is quick with USB or direct console connection, and you can use Thrustmaster software on PC for profile tuning. If you're mostly flying smaller GA aircraft, the size and focus of this setup may be more than you need, but for jetliner immersion, it's one of the best consumer-grade Boeing replicas out there. This pack is ideal for simmers focused on procedural flying, long-haul IFR operations, or airline-style cockpit environments. It may not be the most versatile tool in the box, but for that specific niche, especially Boeing fans, it delivers serious realism. Let's finish strong with rudder pedals, because once you've mastered pitch and roll, adding yaw control completes the experience and brings your flight setup to life. Starting with the Turtle Beach VelocityOne rudder pedals, these are designed specifically to integrate with both the VelocityOne Universal and Flight Deck systems, but they also work flawlessly on their own via USB with both Xbox and PC. What makes these stand out is the thoughtful physical design. You can swap between flat or angled footplates depending on your seating position or cockpit setup, and the resistance is adjustable using a built-in dial. Travel is smooth and accurate, which makes these pedals ideal for realistic taxi control, coordinated turns in flight, and landing in crosswinds, especially in Microsoft Flight Simulator, where every subtle rudder input matters. They feature independent toe brakes, which is essential for managing ground rollouts and tight maneuvering on ramps or taxiways. Whether you're flying a tail dragger in bush missions or managing speed brakes and spoilers in an airliner, these pedals give you the ground control you need. And thanks to their sturdy base and anti-slip pads, they stay put even during firm foot action. If you're already using a VelocityOne system, these are a natural companion, but they're also a great option for anyone looking to upgrade from twist rudder-only sticks and complete their flight control ecosystem. Now let's look at the Logitech G Pro flight rudder pedals, a well-known and widely used set among PC-based simmers, particularly those already running Logitech Yokes and throttle quadrants. These are compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator right out of the box and offer a reliable, traditional feel that blends into almost any sim setup. The pedals use a sliding rail mechanism with adjustable tension, which means you can tailor the resistance to suit light aircraft or heavier jets. They're also equipped with independent toe brakes, which makes braking feel much more like the real thing, especially important during short field landings or ground loops in tailwheel aircraft. Physically, they're solid and stay in place thanks to their wide, stable base. While they're not as modular or ergonomic as the Turtle Beach pedals, they offer a more classic feel and integrate seamlessly with Logitech's G-Hub software for calibration or axis tuning. If you're running a Logitech yoke or throttle system, these complete the setup perfectly, but they also work well with Thrustmaster or Turtle Beach gear via standard USB. For those flying IFR patterns, learning crosswind correction, or just tired of uncoordinated turns, these will significantly upgrade your flight sim realism. Once you've flown with proper rudder pedals, you'll never want to go back. Alright, let's wrap this up with some quick recommendations based on your flight style, system, and goals. Just getting started, the Thrustmaster T-Flight. HOTAS 1 is a fantastic plug-and-play option for Xbox and PC. It's easy to use, space-saving, and gives you better control than any gamepad ever could, without needing pedals. Looking for a complete setup with everything included? The Thrustmaster T16000M Flight Pack is the best all-in-one bundle at a mid-range price. You get a precise joystick, throttle, and rudder pedals with Hall effect sensors and USB plug-and-play support. Flying general aviation or doing flight training, you'll want a yoke system. The Logitech G Pro Flight Yoke gives you a true Cessna-style feel and is perfect for IFR and VFR practice. For a more modern compact setup, the Turtle Beach VelocityOne Universal brings in extra features like a built-in telemetry screen and Xbox compatibility. Planning to fly airliners? The Thrustmaster TCA Airbus pack is ideal for side-stick operations with realistic throttle detents, while the TCA Yoke Pack Boeing Edition delivers a pendular yoke and full multi-engine quadrant for the ultimate jetliner immersion. Want the most modern and advanced system without custom building? The Turtle Beach VelocityOne flight deck gives you a pro-style setup with a touchscreen, modular throttle, and deep integration with Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane, all in a compact, unified design. Thinking of upgrading control on the ground and in the air? Add rudder pedals. The Turtle Beach pedals are ideal for Xbox and flight deck setups, while the Logitech G Pro pedals offer a solid, no-frills option for PC pilots using traditional gear. All the product links are in the description below, so you can check compatibility and specs for your system. If this helped you decide which gear is right for your cockpit, give the video a like and hit subscribe for more flight sim deep dives. Enjoy the skies, and don't forget to flare.